Hey, 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 what's going on? Yes, it's your boy KQKC Boxing. And first, I would like to apologize for that last stream. For some reason, I don't know what's a YouTube or myself, that I was still talking, but I don't think no one heard me. I mean, it was still live. And actually, I like to find out. So I had wrote down the time that when I believe that it stopped and when I believe that it continued back on, because it did continue back on at a later date. I mean, a later few minutes, and I don't like that. It's not fair to me, and it's not fair to you, my subscribers. So I will chat about that again. Now, again, I want first to talk about PBC and the great job they're doing. They're doing a fantastic job. And I appreciate the pre I mean, I really, really appreciate the great job that PBC is doing. And everyone knows that I support black businesses. I support Midwest fighters. Now, I don't have a lot to cheer about when it comes to Chicago fighters. I mean, Andrew Fanfara, he's he's Polish, but he lives here in Chicago and fight out of Chicago in the Polish community. Then you have Adrian Granados. He's Hispanic and he's more towards the north side. No, we don't have any black fighters that can really represent Chicago, except maybe Gallimore, maybe. He's fights out of the same gym uh, Adrian Granados fight out of. Adrian Granado, he's a tough Hispanic, and I appreciate that. And once again, I would like to apologize for how, I don't know, was it YouTube that disconnected my last stream or did I do something? But it was picked up back at the end, but it was too much time in between. And so I wrote down the time that I believe that it stopped and wrote down the time when I believe that it started back, because I like to get to the bottom of things. And like I said earlier, it is not fair to me and it's not fair to my subscribers. Who knows? Maybe I said something they might have wanted to hear. So I mean, I just didn't care for that, you know. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep pushing on. Now, I don't know if you caught it or not, but I was looking at the ESPN top pound for pound list, and what I did was I just wrote down pretty much the first I don't say the first five, okay, and of course you're gonna have Lomachenko and Terrence Crawford 1 and 2. Okay, hands down, they're gonna be 1 and 2. All right, that's because they fight for ESPN and they pretty much are ESPN poster boys. You know, Top Rank basically only have those two. And I don't know about Lomachenko, but sooner or later, Terrence Crawford's going to wise up. You know, I mean, I don't know if he's going to break this contract like Marky Garcia did. Um, I don't know how fair it would be, but for some reason, Terrence Crawford, he can make more money than he's making, especially if he was with PBC. Now, that's my KQKC personal opinion. That's what he can do. You know what? I'm gonna turn on this live chat and see have anyone joined in yet. So let's see. Okay. Oh, we got Marcus Johnson. All right. Salute, my brothers. Salute. Man, glad to have you here, man. Hit that like button for me, bro. Man, and I'm sorry if you was on that last live stream. I want to apologize to you. You know, that's one thing about KQKC Boxing Channel. I'm a new channel. I don't do things correctly all the time, but I do respect other people's opinion, and I do respect other people that take out the time to listen to me. And I extend my apologies to you, Mr. Johnson, and to you, Mr. Shelton Holmes. Salute my brother, Phone and Hard Hat Pouring Concrete, listening. Man, hey, you get that money, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. That's right, you get that money. Choose. Shelton Holmes, I like to see a brother working. You know, he ain't asking for nothing from nobody. He's doing his own shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. We all, you know, it is so funny how the economy has picked up, but 45 thinks he did that. How the hell he did that? The economy just don't pick up like that. It had to start. It takes a year for it to roll out and roll and spread around. So who guess who did that? 44 did that. President Barack Obama. He made sure the economy is okay. But when you got a president that manufactured jobs coming back, the economy coming back, but what about the country, the state of the country, what is in now? Whites hating blacks more and showing more. Blacks got to have brotherhood. And that's right. We are a brotherhood. You got that right, Shelton, man. And you know what? I respect you for doing what you're doing. I don't know if you have kids or not. If you had kids, that's even better. You making a better life for them by pouring concrete. I don't give a shit. You picking up cans. You making a life better for kids. I don't know how your life was, whatever, but some kids' lives has been pure shit. But those are the ones that grow up to be good parents, good fathers, good mothers. And I like that. But basically, I was talking about ESPN pound for pound list. Now, they got Lomachenko and Crawford as number 1 and number 2. Now, Crawford, I kind of lean towards 3. Now, I'm not being biased here, or maybe it does sound like I'm being biased, but I think Lomachenko, I think Earl Spence, I think Mikey Garcia, you know, because ESPN said it doesn't matter what weight class they're in. And people that are judging are non-judges. There's Taddy Atlas, he's one of the judges. You know, Dan Rayfield, he's one of the judges. So we know how this is playing out. All right? Now, other pound for pound lists, not HBO, because HBO has pretty much the identical same shit. But I believe in this list in a way. Okay, now they had Triple G. And see, I only did the top 5. Now they got it all the way to the top 10. But I just, to cut time down, I did just 5. Now, Lomachenko, he hasn't really got an ass whooping yet. Okay? Now he was knocked down. I give him that. But only thing that impresses me about Lomachenko, no disrespect, he seems like a pretty good guy. But his angles, someone going to catch him off one of them angles. And I think Earl Spence will. But they're in different weight classes, see. Ain't no way Lomachenko going to jump up that high. It just ain't no way. But if Mikey would have got in his mind to leave Earl Spence be, quit trying to prove something to yourself and get down there and fight Lomachenko. Now, Black Fight fan and retro documentaries, Blood Sport, they had a little, hey, they don't believe Mikey Garcia is jumping up 2 weight classes, and the other one think he's jumping up 1. Well, I tend to agree that he's only jumping up 1 weight class to fight Earl Spence. Hey, what's up, Curtis Anderson, man? Peace to you, brother. I love the content of your knowledge, and I really, really would like, to speak to you and maybe co-host something or do something with you, because you do have a great insight. I'm no expert. I know boxing. I know the fundamentals, and I've been watching boxing for a long time. All right. What's up, Mr. Valentine? Mr. Valentine is a great brother and great listener of my channel. He knows I'm a new channel, and he's been giving me great support. And I like that. God bless to you, and thanks for the great work. And Underrated Darkness, he's always listening, man. I like that, man. Peace to you, fam. I really believe that. And I want to apologize to you and any other ones that's listening earlier. I don't know, was it YouTube that did that? But they muted. I don't know how I got muted. But I was just talking my ass off for I don't know how long. Then it picked back up because I heard it. And then when I listened to it before I uploaded it, I'm like, wait a minute, that's too much time in between. Motherfucker probably thought I went to work and came back. So that's why I'm doing this live stream again. I want to do it correctly. I think I took it down. I don't know. And I had a nice amount of views on there. But as I was saying, hey, I'm new channel. I'm trying my best. A lot of people tried to get me to quit. But I like boxing. I love boxing. I know, I love talking about how a Charlo, both Charlos, they can throw that jab meaningful on a southpaw and an orthodox. And they interviewed them about that. Because most guys, like Deontay Wilder, he has problems throwing that pole jab on a southpaw. But the Charlos, they throw it no matter who they fight. They throw it the same way. It lands the same place all the time. What do you expect when you have a tall fighter, a fighter that knows how to fight? And that's what I was trying to explain to everybody. What happened was that Uh, what'd you say? Underrated. Okay, Shelter Homes. Okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Underrated Darkness. That he's a good brother. You know, I listened to him, and he got a lot of insight on a lot of things, and that's what I like. I like mixing it up sometimes. You know, uh, uh, I like to tell my story. You know, everybody know about my cancer support, and my cancer just went rampant through my family. You know, I had 13 uncles and aunties on my father's side. My father has cancer, prostate, and it's only 3 of them left. And guess what? The other 10 died. And guess what? Cancer. Now, how many people in one family can die of cancer? I mean, one form or another. My auntie had both breasts removed, but the cancer came back and killed her. My uncle had his stomach removed. Cancer came back and killed her. I mean, I don't know. That's why I'm trying to start smoking. I don't do drugs. I don't drink or nothing like that, but smoking is just as bad. And I'm trying, because evidently this shit is hereditary. And I have to do something about this. You know, that's why my PayPal account is up. You know, I don't have 1,000 subs to get all this. You know, I'm just starting out, and I made a promise to my uncle. We was real close before he died, that I will do my best. I don't care if it's $2. I don't care if it's $5. You know, we're gonna find something to make these brothers and sisters live longer. You know, so but that's basically what I'm doing. Let me know. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Matthew. Uh, yeah, but hey, I understand it. But a lot of women don't like boxing. I mean, you got Beverly Rose. She, you know, they get into it a lot and stuff. But a lot of women just, you know, I'm not gonna say they're prissy, but just a lot of women just don't like a lot of combat sports. You know, they think it's violent or whatever. But you know, it's a sport. You know, boxing gloves, believe it or not, they have padding in them. You know, and but hell, if you throw it hard enough, you can knock a motherfucker out. We all know that. But I just want to get back to this. You know, Lomachenko, we know he got number one. Terence Crawford, we know he's number two. I mean, this is ESPN now. So you know they're going to have 1 and 2. But I don't agree with Alvarez as number 3. Now, Triple G, they got him as number 4, pound for pound. He right where he should be. But I think Alvarez and Spence should trade, because they had Spence as number 5, Alvarez as number 3. I think Spence should trade with Alvarez. No. You know what? No. I think Spence go up to 3. Canelo go down to 4, then Triple G 5. That's how it should be. Okay. We'll just say, okay, what I think about Wilder and Fury? Well, this is what I think. I think, first of all, Fury going out to prove something. He's going to prove that he doesn't need 20 fights to fight Deontay Wilder. He don't need no more tune-up fights. He's ready to fight him. He want to prove that he is the rightful champion of those belts Anthony Joshua holding. Now, he moves a lot to be a big man. He moves like a middleweight. But it's up to Deontay Wilder to slow that movement down. Now, we all know Deontay Wilder, he's not a body puncher. He's pretty much a headhunter. We all know he goes to the head and he throw that jab, and that's a very hard jab, no doubt about that. But I will tell you this. I said this in one of my videos that maybe the last one I deleted. Mark Berlin, one of the best amateurs I ever laid eyes on. I hope he is teaching Deontay Wilder to push some punches in some, because we already know how he swings when he has his opponent in trouble. It's more like just a wild fight on the street. You know, his punches just so wild and wide, and a true warrior would go inside and clip him and knock his ass out. But if Deontay Wilder pulls in those punches, you know, we talking about he can have what? A close to what? A 45, 47 accuracy rate? Because he has long arms. Tyson Fury is taller. So you don't have to make the adjustments. At first, I thought maybe he should, you know, throw a little higher with the jab. Jab a little high. But no, keep it where it's at. Because Tyson Fury is 6'9". He's 6'7". Throw that jab and let it hit the chin. Who gives a shit? You don't have to hit the head. Hit the chin. Hit the nose. You know, and he's a very patient fighter, Deontay Wilder. Tyson Fury, once he feels that power, because he's heavy-handed. He's very heavy-handed, Deontay Wilder. And plus, you know, he said he don't carry a lot in the ring. Now, I don't believe that. I don't believe fighters that say that. I mean, true, they do focus on their opponent, make sure they don't end up on their ass. But Deontay Wilder got so much shit pent up inside of him, from fighters dropping out, from fighters dropping dirty, for promoters lying, fighters lying. I mean, he even gave a 2-time dirty dropper, Ortiz, another chance, and almost lost his belt because of it. But he's taking risks. See, that's the difference. And Deontay Wilder and the other so-called champions, he's taking the risk. He's taking the risk of getting knocked out. And he almost did. And that inexperience, see, he didn't grow up fighting at the crib like Floyd Mayweather or Zab Judah. Everybody, I started fighting when I was 9 years old. I started fighting when I was 7. No, Deontay Wilder when they playing this, he didn't have no future for this. He was going to play for Alabama football. But of course, his daughter got sick with spinal bifida. And we know the story, you know. So he had to perfect his craft. He had to learn on the job. It's not that, like the UK people say, they didn't have faith in Deontay Wilder. That's why they didn't let him fight the big one. No, he was inexperienced. It wasn't that they didn't have faith. He hadn't really fought boxing. He never boxed, really. Yeah, he won a bronze medal in the Olympics, but I think that was just pretty much a walk-on because he was tall, he was big, and, you know, hey, just throw. You know, and amateur, you know, they go by, you can't hit the body. You know, you have to hit the black part of the glove as a score. I mean, it's a lot. Now, Mr. Valentine, I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a fight of nutrition. It's going to be a fight of who can throw the hardest punches. All right? It used to be a filling out round with most fighters in different weight classes on the first round. second round. But December the 1st, there ain't gonna be no filling out round. Both men have something to prove. Now I'm leaning towards Deontay Wilder. Why? Because he had more activity. He has learned a lot on the job, as I call it. He knows how to set up a punch. We all know everything works off the jab. So, therefore, he's going to catch Tyson Fury. It might not be the first round. It might not be the second. But I'm looking more towards the 7th or 8th round. He's going to catch him. He's going to catch him hard. And that's one thing about Deontay Wilder. Every punch, except, well, hell, the jab is hard too, shit. But every punch is more of like you sitting down on your punches. And don't get caught flush. We all know what happens when you get caught flush. Like I said, hey, Arthur Spilker's wife talked his spirit back into his body. The next day, they showed him in a neck brace, and his face looked like fried motherfucking bologna. And that was scary. And you know what? Deontay Wilder thinks like I think. I pray that man don't hurt nobody in the ring. I'm talking about seriously hurt someone. I'm talking about like kill or damage limbs or something. Now, when he said that he want a body on his record, you know, that's just bravado. You know, that's just trying to sell the fight. But we all know the UK blew it up out of proportion, calling him motherfucking a murderer and all that other shit. We know how that go. You know, hey, in that case, expecting Bomb Squad knock out Fury out. Yeah, actually, I think he will. You know, I mean, that's a tall order now. Don't forget that. That's a tall order. Because we talking about the lineal heavyweight champion. He didn't beat Klitschko when he was an old man, like Joshua did. He fought Klitschko in his prime. He fought Klitschko when shit was going right for Klitschko. But see, Klitschko never faced a heavyweight like Fury that night. Well, it was daytime here, but he never faced a heavyweight that moves like he did. Now, I doubt very seriously, can he move like he used to? I don't know. But the fight I seen Fury in, he only had, what, 2 since he been back. And this last fight, you know, he just was trying to roll with the punches. That's why Deontay Wilder going to have to learn how to throw that left. Because he's rolling with the punches when you throw it right. But if you can sneak that left in and slap that head back the other way, you know, hey, he can make a statement. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's get it on. No filling out round shit, but both men are patient. So, I mean, when you watch Deontay Wilder fight, I don't care if Tyson Fury or whoever, you know something big is about to happen. You know it. What's up, World Breaker, man? You got it, man. I'm trying to do what I can, man. You know, I'm trying to do what I can. Hey, new channel, man, and you know, hey, brother, if you get a chance, man, give me a shout out on your show, man. You know, and you know, I'm doing my best. That's all. Just trying to do my best and keep it rolling, man. You know, and my main concern is my subscribers and my channel. You know, I want to give my subscribers the current state of boxing. What's going on today? What's going to be happening next week? You know, I mean, here you got Fox, PBC. I was going to talk about this a little later, but I mean, you got 26 fights just on one network alone. you know, we know about Showtime, everything, but Fox, 26 fights, 10 fights on regular Fox, 10 on regular Fox. All you need is a TV. Everybody got channel 32 or WFLD TV. That's, Fox. Everybody has a Fox channel in their city. A local network. A free network. Then you have 12 fights on Fox Sports 1. It comes with every cable package. So you're basically getting free too, because you have to pay for the whole cable package. I don't know if you're familiar, but I have AT&T Uverse. I have Showtime, I have all that, and Fire Stick, I got all that. But hey, Fox Sport 1, it comes with the package. I didn't have to pay extra. Like Cinemax, it's a premium channel, so you pay extra for it. So I have to do that. Then they're gonna give you 4 pay-per-views. I mean, that averaging out to 2 good fights per month. That's what they're gonna give us on Fox alone. I mean, damn. You can't beat that. We're gonna be watching fights and analyzing fights, and this shit gonna pick up. And I just bless and hope my channel picks up. Sometimes you get a little down, and as I was stating early, World Breaker, man, a lot of people try to get me to quit. They say, hey, man, look, it ain't happening. Ain't nobody looking at your channel. Man, you only got 10 subscribers. But I kept pushing, I got 80 subscribers, just on the strength of my videos. Then, a couple of people from the LDBC say, hey, look, man, you need some help with something, man. Hey, look, I'll give you a shout out. And they did. And subs started rolling in, and I'm at 147 now, and that's still a blessing for me. I can't compare to everybody else, but hey, I love what I'm doing, and it will get better. I don't have all the fancy, this and that, but I had a chance to get it on your show, World Breaker. You sent me a link, and I appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love, man. Shit. CJ, Goodfellow Sports TV, he let me co-host with him one time. That's love. Black Fight Fan TV, he always sending me shit in the comment section. Hey, brother, you all right? Hey, any questions? Man, hey, good work. Matthew Valentine, he always sends, hey, good work, brother. Man, facts. After you watch one of my videos, that's love, Like my man said, it's a brotherhood. We all, my man at work, Shelton, and he's still listening to me. I like that shit. I hope my knowledge, I don't know everything. And I'm not going to try to think I know everything. But what I do know, I'm going to share it. I got experiences, life experiences. I grew up on the south side of Chicago. The same niggas out there killing people, I grew up with their fathers, some their grandfathers. I'll be 52 come January. I'm an OG. So, but I know my boxing. Well, put it this way. I know my fundamentals. Sometimes I forget names. So I know the fundamentals of boxing. I never boxed before. I tried it, but I wasn't very good at it. I was doing more street fighting than it. They said, no, motherfucker, you can't do that. I was damn near like Madonna. I was finna be that motherfucker. I said, man, you can't do that, man. Shit. Man, but hey, boxing is hard, man. And that's why I always tell everyone, don't say Deontay Wilder fought and knocked out 39 bums. Ain't no fighter a bum. I'm going to tell you that right now. I never call a fighter a bum. I would say they're just less fundamental, or they don't have the characteristics or the fundamentals to beat that certain opponent or whatever. I would use some other type of word, because bum, you're not going to find that in my vocabulary, because they risk a lot to get in that ring. I'm talking about before they even get touched in training camp, they diets, they sparring sessions, they weights. You know, I mean, it does a lot. Then once you get in there, anything can happen. You can get knocked out. You might be okay today, or right then and there, but 6 months later, you find out something rattling in your motherfucking brain, then hey, it's over with. Then when your right arm can't move or is numb, it's called a frontal lobe. It's in your head. It controls your motor skills, your legs, your arm, all that. And that get messed up by what? A car accident. That's why a lot of football players end up with CTE. So that's just like a car accident, hitting helmet to helmet. Jack Tatum was one of the hardest hitters around. Now look at Daryl Stingley, paralyzed from the neck down. That's right. And I was a little younger when that happened. And my father was watching that game when he hit him. Head to head. So, but getting back to boxing, not football. But yeah, Fox, I think they're doing a beautiful job, hands down. I support black businesses, and they're doing a great job, you know. And I just wish that they have that. You cross the street, you over there down the street, and let's get it on. It shouldn't be that hard today to make a fight from different networks. Now, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather, they act like it was hard. But today, it's not hard. If both fighters are willing to fight, if we have a neutral venue, and they agree on the purse, everything, no problem, this and that. If you pay per view, hey, look who get what, and this and that. I mean, then the fight get made. Oh, then they have to choose, you know, two from this, like HBO did. They had to choose two commentators, and Showtime had to choose two. Now, Jim Lampley, he didn't want Paulie Malignaggi. He said he was biased. He was a Floyd Mayweather fanboy, basically. But Paulie told him to go fuck himself. He's going to do it anyway. So, but anyway, that's where boxing is, you know, it's easy to make that. And the best should be fighting the best. And when you have all these dates that I named, and this is with Fox, now you combine those with when you combine those with Showtime, then maybe, just maybe, that little man that turned pro, that only had 6 fights, he's 6-0. Hell, he can be 5-1, but he get a chance to fight under the bright lights. He get a chance to get a little exposure. He get a chance to step up in competition, maybe. If he lose, he learned a lot. If he win, he still learned a lot. So, it's nothing wrong with rooting for the underdog. There's nothing wrong with rooting for a B-level fighter, except over in the zone. They've been B-level fighters for years, and they brought it on themselves. I didn't even know, well, I kind of knew, but Gabriel Rosaro, he lost 11 fights. And I didn't think he was going to ever come back and fight, and let alone Brandon Rios. Then you have the top fighters over there. I mean, come on. I still don't respect Demetrius Andre, not for what he did the other night. He might as well just, kept his street clothes on, walked over to the desk and picked up the belt and gone out the door. But you jumping for joy, just like you just whooped Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez at the same time. And I guarantee you, Walter, I can't call his last name, if he had the fundamentals, he already had the stamina. But if he had great sparring, see, Africa don't have great sparring like we have over here. That's why a lot of them come over here to get the training, to get the necessary explosiveness, just pretty much start over. That's what it is. It is what it is. I'm sorry. But that's today's boxing. Today's boxing is all about money. It's all about ducking. So he don't have to fight that man. He don't want to jeopardize that. Oh. And and I hate to blame people for other people's mistakes. I don't think it's fair, but you have to call it, like you see it. And I'm the type of man that, hey, I'm gonna have to call it like I see it. I made a promise that my channel won't be a biased channel. And I'm not gonna be a biased channel. I grew up on Floyd Mayweather. Pretty boy Floyd. I mean, every time I heard his name or seen him on cable or whatever, every fight, never missed it. Never missed it. But I will tell you this. He is the main motherfucking reason that these fighters are cherry picking. He's the reason why they are more into the money than the legacy. Now, I agree. I agree with Oscar De La Hoya when he did his pillow talk with his boyfriend. I mean, his roommate, allegedly. So, he's right about that. They do care more about money than their legacy. So, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But, yes. So, therefore, I blame Floyd Mayweather. I'm talking about my best favorite fighter, Floyd. He's retired now somewhat, but now he's starting to make a mockery out of boxing. Who elected him? Who elected him to be the liaison between MMA and boxing? Huh? Because I missed that. I really do miss. I mean, if somebody did appoint him, please tell me, because I must be crazy or something. Because he sat there and allowed these guys from MMA to make more money than boxers, and they never boxed before. I don't blame the child and say, well, hell, my first fight, I didn't make, you know, nowhere near what he was making. I mean, come on. I usually don't agree with Oscar De La Hoya because he's a gay drug addict, allegedly. But he's right. Sometimes Floyd, he's an arrogant asshole. And I'm talking about my favorite fighter now. So that shows you I'm not a biased person. So, but hey, it is what it is. So, but this live stream was been a continuation of the one I had to delete because of whatever messed up. But I'm gonna find out. I ain't the type that's gonna sit back and take that shit because I was on a roll, I think. And I have what? I mean, just not a lot to me, but I had 14 views, and that's pretty okay, for me right now. I think that's wonderful. Now, I don't know what they go by or how they do it. I've been doing this for 6 months, and I have 147 subscribers. But is that good, or is that behind? Like bad or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how they judge that or nothing like that. All I know is I'm trying to do my best. And brothers are reaching out to me, and I like that. So, and I do the same. I will do the same. There's no problem with that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and cut it short. And I will be making a couple more videos today. And I just had to get this in and didn't want to leave my subscribers hanging. So, again, shout out to the LDBC. I'm KQKC Boxing. Now, if you like the content you just heard, I can use your subscription. All you have to do is just subscribe to me and hit the icon bell. And you get every video I upload or live stream I upload. And hit the like button on your way in. You hit it on your way out. Just smash the motherfucker. And also, in the description box, I put a link for my email address. If you're still listening to World Breaker, hey, check it out. You always can send me a link if you want me to help you or if you want me to hop on with you or anything. Always send me a link and there's no problem with that. Okay. Also, Matthew Valentine, if you still listen, brother, thank you. You always been supportive, and that's one thing about me. I might be low ball right now, but once I get high ball like everyone else, I'm not gonna forget nobody that been with me from the beginning to the end. Or, well, I ain't gonna say to the end, but been with me from the beginning to the big times. Oh no, you can't forget about it because they are your foundation. They was your motivation. They the one that gave you that motivation to keep keeping on. So you can't forget them. So with that, that's about all I have for you. And also, I won't forget about this too. I did put a link for my PayPal account. If you feel in your heart you want to donate to this special cause that will help me keep my channel running, and also for a special cause that's near and dear to my family, especially me. So, like I always say in my videos, I'm not new to this shit. Damn right. I'm true to this shit. And with that, I'll catch you on the next video. Peace and love.